Good morning, Scorpio. Welcome to your general reading. You're watching Emery's Tarot. My name is Clive. Just before we get into the reading, I would like to point out, please take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. Don't try and make it fit. This could lead you to some wrong conclusions, okay? So without further ado, let's get into this. Here we go. Messages for the sign of Scorpio. Oh, success. Success, a breakthrough. Okay. You're taking control of your life now. You are beginning to see the bigger picture. You're making decisions now and heading towards, whether it's in business, your career, or for something personal, on kind of getting the re-establishing of connections, the re-establishing of renewing old acquaintances and notoriety for a lot of you. Now, perhaps the 1 or 2% of you that I'm talking to are in the acting profession or the entertainment profession. Okay, I can see you getting more recognition. Certainly, you're taking control of your life. You're no longer being led. You're following your own destiny, so to speak. You're following your own intuition. You're following your own opinion. All right. I'm kind of getting, there has been people around you tried to persuade you otherwise, but it's not that you're not listening. It's that you feel you're wise enough now to make your own judgments. Okay. Some of you perhaps could be dealing with an Aries here, okay, but there is, you feel this person does want it too much their own way, okay, it's my way or the highway. I'm kind of getting in the past that for some of you, not all of you, there was a very superficial connection here with this person, and there was also, a lot of up and down, in and out behaviour. You couldn't seem to get stability. Okay. I'm kind of getting that, you grew up in two different worlds, two different environments here. There's a person around you who has some very, very strong opinions. I'm kind of getting that there's been a breakdown in communication here. You're now trying to re-establish balance in your life. But what you're doing is you are changing. Now you are dictating the way it goes. You're no longer going to be dictated to by anybody in any area of your life. You're tired of having to fight for everything. You are making things much easier for yourself. You're prioritising. You're doing a lot of risk assessment here, especially with a certain connection. I know that sounds a bit like an health and safety promotion here, but you are evaluating the risks here. Okay, and you're on the verge of making a lot of changes. And some of these changes you're making for yourself. In fact, you are taking a certain amount of control. Okay, we can't control everything. We have the free will to make the decisions, but we can't control the consequences. For those, we must, good or bad, we must, take responsibility for our own actions. And kind of getting in your career, you are willing to take on more responsibility, even in your private life. You're doing a lot of reevaluating on all your relationships. This is a big thing for you. And I'm kind of getting a breakdown of a situation with, a person who wanted too much their own way. There's been like the catalyst of this. In actual fact, it kind of woke you up, so to speak. You're no longer contented with second best. You're dropping a lot of old habits here. You are contemplating a big decision. Now, whether this is love and career, family career, two different people, whatever your situation, you are contemplating. You're taking a step back. Okay, there's a lot. I can see a lot of recovery here between you and somebody. Somebody here has realised what they've lost. They want to come back in. They want to reconnect. You're a little bit confused by this. It's kind of, you weren't expecting this. Okay. You're trying to determine the truth of their motives. You're trying to determine the truth behind their intentions. They're not making it very, very clear at the moment. It's a bit like at the moment you're second guessing. You're trying to maintain stability. As you say, you could be dealing with somebody who's a bit very controlling, okay? There is a lot of attraction here and there is a lot of temptation. Somebody here is trying to be very persuasive, very manipulative. Somebody here is trying to lay the guilt trip on you. But like I say, you're getting control. You're dropping old habits. You're determining the truth. Okay, a lot of you are realising that, you have been manipulated by a lot of people. You're very generous by nature. I'm getting a lot of different energies here. I'm getting Aries energy, I'm getting Capricorn energy, I'm getting Gemini energy. There's a lot of indifference here. There's somebody here who's struggling to make up their mind to focus. Okay. You could even be dealing with promises of change from an addiction. I'm picking up recovery here. Seeking help to recover. And where there is no addiction, it's just a toxic relationship as far as you're concerned. I'm getting that, although there is an attraction, you are resisting this temptation. Okay, there's a lot of inner strength and willpower. You are basically getting control of the situation. Whatever you decide, you're intent on doing and kind of getting what's best for you. But that's not selfish, because in the past you've self-sabotaged and put your feelings and thoughts on hold just to please somebody else. And now there's a complete turnaround. I'm picking up healing and recovery. Perhaps even where there's been a sickness, okay, an illness, there's recovery. But one thing's for sure, this decision you're making, there's a lot of healing taking place. There's somebody around you looking for an awful lot of support. You're perhaps thinking, well, how much am I willing to compromise and put in the time and effort to this? I'm getting at the moment, this could go either way. It's very open. It depends on your situation and what's gone off in the past. For some of you, there's no way back. You perhaps will leave this. With this Six of Swords here, this is a decision you're yet to make on whether to commit. You're very, very studious about committing. I'm picking up travel for some of you. The opportunity to travel. A lot of you do want to separate yourself from the present situation. Yeah, there's a lot of regrets and a lot of challenges here. You are sticking to your guns. You're drawing the line. I'm kind of getting here, somebody has overstepped the mark with you. All right. You're trying to avoid more conflict. Perhaps in the past you didn't see the truth of the connection. But now you're actually determining the truth. Kind of getting a lot of you are seeing the connection as it really is. A fresh start for you. Some of you are turning your back on somebody. It's kind of like you're giving up the ghost. You feel you've helped them all you can. This person you're dealing with does want a fresh start, but perhaps they're married. Perhaps you're married, dealing with somebody else. It could even be, you could even be dealing with somebody who has very strong parental influence. But you feel, somebody here around you has become complacent. They feel they can keep doing what they've been doing. It's a very big life-changing decision for you. Okay, it will take a lot of recovery from this. So I'm being kind of, as honest as I can about it. It's been brutally honest. There's no quick fix here, you can see. There's a lot of conflicts, but it's a turning point. Perhaps you feel you put enough time and energy into this situation, and going round in circles. You now have other options, but this time you're being much more realistic. It's their intentions, and it's their intentions and their motives that you're questioning. And perhaps some of you are taking control of this. You are determined to not be swayed by somebody else's judgment anymore. I'm kind of getting that once you make up your mind, no amount of persuasion will stop you off anybody. Okay, I'm kind of getting a lot of you are going to cut your loss. There's a lot of reevaluating of relationships, not just one person, but there's a lot of reevaluating, and a lot of you will make a decision, and once you make that decision, will be a permanent one. As I say, there'll be no persuasion, no backtracking. It is, from your point of view, this is one way. You're focused on healing now. You're focused on healing yourself. You're tired of taking second best. You want to improve your life. You've got some new goals in your life. Perhaps you've met somebody new as well. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to leave it there. Bye for now.